Hey everyone, today we're going to be talking about fault code P0839, four-wheel drive, 4WD, circuit high value. This code can be a bit of a pain to diagnose, but I'm going to walk you through the steps on how to do it. First, we'll need to understand what the code means. The P0839 code indicates that the 4WD system is not working properly. This could be due to a number of reasons such as a faulty sensor, a bad solenoid, or a problem with the wiring. Next, we'll need to diagnose the problem. This can be done by using a scan tool to read the codes from the 4WD system. Once you have the codes, you can use them to narrow down the possible causes of the problem. Finally, we'll need to fix the problem. This may involve replacing a faulty sensor, solenoid, or wiring. In some cases, it may be necessary to replace the entire 4WD system. I hope this video has been helpful. If you have any questions, please feel free to leave a comment below. P0839 is a diagnostic trouble code (DTC) that indicates a problem with the four-wheel drive, 4WD system. It specifically refers to a circuit high value issue, meaning that the voltage in the 4WD circuit is higher than expected. This code means that the 4WD system is not functioning properly. The high voltage in the circuit could be caused by a variety of factors, including a faulty sensor, a wiring problem, or a malfunctioning actuator. There are several potential causes of code P0839, including faulty transfer case position sensor. This sensor monitors the position of the transfer case and sends this information to the powertrain control module, PCM. If the sensor is faulty, it could send an incorrect signal to the PCM, causing the 4WD system to malfunction. Wiring problem. A wiring problem in the 4WD circuit could also cause code P0839. This could be caused by a damaged wire, a loose connection, or corrosion. Malfunctioning actuator. The actuator is responsible for engaging and disengaging the 4WD system. If the actuator is malfunctioning, it could cause the 4WD system to not engage properly. Other potential causes. Other potential causes of code P0839 include a faulty PCM, a problem with the 4WD control module, or a mechanical problem with the transfer case. The symptoms of code P0839 can vary depending on the underlying cause. However, some common symptoms include 4WD system not engaging. The most common symptom of code P0839 is that the 4WD system will not engage. This means that the vehicle will only be in two-wheel drive, 2WD mode. Check engine light illuminated. The check engine light will typically illuminate when code P0839 is stored. Other warning lights. Other warning lights, such as the ABS or traction control light, may also illuminate. Reduce fuel economy. The 4WD system can use more fuel than 2WD, so you may notice a decrease in fuel economy if the 4WD system is not working properly. Difficulty driving in slippery conditions. If the 4WD system is not working properly, you may have difficulty driving in slippery conditions such as snow or ice. Code P0839 is a serious problem that can affect the safety and performance of your vehicle. If you see this code, it is important to have it diagnosed and repaired by a qualified mechanic as soon as possible. A mechanic will typically diagnose code P0839 by following these steps. Scanning for other codes. The mechanic will first scan the vehicle's computer for other trouble codes that may be related to P0839. This can help them to narrow down the possible causes of the problem. Checking the wiring and connectors. The mechanic will then visually inspect the wiring and connectors for the 4WD system. They will be looking for any signs of damage, corrosion, or loose connections. Testing the 4WD system. The mechanic will then test the 4WD system to see if it is functioning properly. This may involve driving the vehicle on a lift or using a diagnostic tool to activate the system. Checking the transfer case. If the wiring and connectors appear to be in good condition, the mechanic will then check the transfer case. The transfer case is the component that transfers power from the engine to the front and rear wheels. The mechanic will be looking for any signs of damage or wear. Checking the sensors. The mechanic will also check the sensors that are involved in the 4WD system. These sensors provide information to the computer about the speed of the wheels and the position of the transfer case. The mechanic will be looking for any signs of malfunction or damage. Some common errors that mechanics make when diagnosing code P0839 include not checking for other codes. This can lead to the mechanic overlooking a related problem that is causing the P0839 code. Not checking the wiring and connectors. This can lead to the mechanic missing a problem with the wiring or connectors that is causing the code. Not testing the 4WD system. This can lead to the mechanic not being able to determine if the system is functioning properly. Not checking the transfer case. This can lead to the mechanic missing a problem with the transfer case that is causing the code. Not checking the sensors. This can lead to the mechanic missing a problem with the sensors that is causing the code. The repairs that can fix code P0839 will vary depending on the underlying cause of the problem. However, some common repairs include repairing or replacing damaged wiring or connectors. This is a relatively simple repair that can often be done by a home mechanic. Replacing the transfer case. This is a more complex repair that should be done by a qualified mechanic. Replacing the sensors. This is a relatively simple repair that can often be done by a home mechanic. Reprogramming the computer. This is a more complex repair that should be done by a qualified mechanic. Here are some additional comments to consider regarding code P0839. Code P0839 can be caused by a variety of problems, so it is important to have a qualified mechanic diagnose the problem. The repairs for code P0839 can vary in cost, so it is important to get an estimate from a mechanic before proceeding with any repairs. Code P0839 can cause the vehicle to lose power or become stuck, so it is important to have the problem repaired as soon as possible.